Have you ever heard of the WAM and the CAM Lincoln cent? Well, the wide AM is the WAM and the close AM is the CAM. That's kind of an acronym they use for those Lincoln cent varieties. And we're talking about the reverse. I'm going to show you how to identify them as well as what they look like, of course. And then we're going to look at some values. And I also have what might be a surprise to some of you if you haven't actually researched the CAMs and the WAMs that can be found. So stay tuned. First off, you need to know the difference between a wide AM and a close AM. And what it is, the theory is that retired proof dies for these years were used on business strikes. Now, in other words, let's say the 1992 close AM. That's the year you're looking for the close AM. On the Denver mint and also on the Philadelphia mint without a mint mark, that means it's Philadelphia. Philadelphia didn't put a P on their coins. And for those two mints for 1992, the rumor is they used retired proof dies. So they needed to extend production to meet the mintage and had to use leftover proof dies possibly. The proof dies, the proofs for that year had close AMs on the reverse, and the FG, which is the designer initials, was different. And that's very important here because a lot of people get this mixed up. You're looking for an actual difference in the reverse, not just the A and the M, because I see too many with damaged A and M's, and people are asking, well, will this get A and M? Will this get the close AM or the wide AM? It won't. You also have to look at the FG, the designer initials. That's very important here. So what we're looking at here is a close AM. They're actually just about touching. I mean, there's just hardly any space at all between them. And once you look at it with a little magnifier, you can see that. Here's a wide AM. You can see the space in between those two. And it's obvious this is a wide AM. Now the wide AM, you're looking for 98, the 99, and the 2000. All of these can still be found in your pocket change. Here is an example of the close AM FG designer initials. You're looking at the distance from the building. Also, it's a different font than the wide AM reverse, the normal reverse. As you can see, this is straight. If you look at the actual wide AM, it's closer to the building, to the memorial. It also has a little serif here and a little notch down here, or at least a little, it's kind of got a contact mark, but it's a different looking F and G. So those two have to be present on the coin before you can call it either or. And to know the difference, it's very important. Die wear, damage are two things that can confuse people with these, and you have to know the difference. Here is a side-by-side example. You can see this is a close AM, and you can see this is a wide AM. I put a little arrow in here so that you can see there is a distance in between them. And it's the same as what we talked about before. You're looking for the 92 close AM and also the 98, 99, and 2000 wide AMs. Here is the distance you're seeing from the building. And that is very important. You got your close AM here and see the difference in the G. You can see the difference in the font. And those are the two things that are very important when you're looking at these. You need to know how to identify them, and you need to know what years is which. And we're going to go over that. So as a recap, 1992, Philadelphia and Denver mint, you're looking for the close AM. It has to be the close. For the wide AMs, you're looking for 98, 99, and 2000. Okay? Now don't get me wrong. There's a couple little things I want to share with you here in a little bit that's a bit different than that, but right now that's what you need to look for. That's the four we're looking for here. Now as far as pricing is concerned, the 1992, if you find it in pocket change, you can still sell it for a good premium without grading it. You don't have to grade it. I would recommend having it graded because it can go to auction and maybe realize more. But as you can see, based on price, they can sell from $25,000 down to $1,000. You know, some of them are going to go for $2,000, $3,000, just different grades, different conditions. As far as the 98 white AM, it's not extremely rare. As you can see, it's going to be dependent upon whether it's actually graded high or not and how high it grades. The 67 and up seems to be the better grade. Anything 66 and back is, $100 or less. The 99, on the other hand, is a little more rare. It's worth a little bit more in the lower grades. Here's some 64s that are worth the same as the 67s for the 98. So the 99, you can actually sell it for a premium raw. And it's one of those coins that's worth, having that you don't have to have graded. 2000 is not quite as rare. It's actually the most common white AM. And as you can see here, the prices do reflect that. Have you got 66s and 66? They're all going for under 50. Some of them have went for over $80 here, it looks like. And it's going to depend on if it's red or, whichever, red, brown, or red. Now, one of the things that I do want to show you here is, here are all the white AMs to look for. And one of the little surprises that I have, maybe you don't know this or not, but you also want to look for close AMs for the proofs for 98, 99, and 2000. So in other words, if you're looking at your proof sets for 98, 99, you can actually find close AMs. Now I know this gets kind of confusing. So let's try to make this really simple. For the white AMs, it has to be a business strike in your change. If you want to find close AMs for the 98, 99, then you want to look in proof sets for the close AMs. I know it's a little bit confusing, but I thought I'd throw that in there because they are available to be found if you're looking through the proof sets. But I also want to tell you that they're not extremely valuable unless they're in 69 or higher. Proof 69, I should say. So you're looking at 114, 156 in the lower grades, and it's really not worth a bunch of money, but it's worth finding. It's kind of cool because you find a variety like that you don't hear about much. And then I have something else that a lot of people you might not have heard about this one, and it's the 1996 white AM. Well, there's supposed to be close AM reverses in 1996. That is completely normal. But Billy Crawford, he is the author of Die Variety News Magazine and a detailed analysis of Lincoln Cent varieties, Volume 1 and 2. And this is reported on the Lincoln Cent resource, which is connected to copper coins. He actually found this in a roll, and he noticed that it had a white AM on the reverse. It's not supposed to. Okay? Well, it ended up getting stolen somehow. So no one knows if there's any more or where this one's at, and no one's reported another one. But as far as the source is concerned, who found this is reliable. So we need to be looking at our 96s, because this is going to be the money coin. If another person finds another white AM, 1996 white AM, then they're going to have a boatload of money. So I hope this helped you know and learn what to look for when it comes to the CAMs and the WAMs. And I want to say it really fast here. It's possible there's a 96 white AM, but what you want to look for also is the 92 close AM, plain and D, and then you want to look for the white AMs on the 98, 99, and 2000 in your change. Then for the same dates, you want to look for close AM reverses in your proof sets for 98, 99. So maybe you'll have to watch this video over a couple times. But I'm going to have this on my website as well. Like I showed you back here, this is my website. You can get on here and you can see what you're supposed to look for here. I have an article on the 92 close AM as well. So thanks for watching my latest video, and have a great day.